We got lots of people tuned in. It's ready to do this. Aloha, everyone. My event is starting. Okay. Let's see if we're live. Oh, lots of people tuned in already. We got lots of people tuned in. This pre-roll thing is kind of intimidating. Aloha, everyone. Welcome to our March live lesson. Let's see. We got Edgar, first one to write in from Pittsburgh. Hello. Renee, who I saw your post, Renee, that the Ukulele Underground lesson is at the same time. Yeah, I think Hawaii doesn't have daylight savings. They just are sometimes 2 hours behind, sometimes 3 hours behind California. So enjoy both lessons, I hope. Susan from Minnesota, hello. Maggie from Michigan. Mark from Mansfield, yes. Leah, hello. Donald from Virginia. Holly from Kansas. Diane from Rhode Island, who we've decided to have entire winter in the month of March. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's why I like California. Pouring in Glen Ellen, Linda. Yeah, I mean, it's probably coming this way, I would think. Hello, Erin. Renee, other Renee from San Jose. Ranch Lady Garcia, love that. Sacramento. Nancy from San Diego. Greg from Bainbridge Island, Washington. Nice. Joanne from Portland, hello. Anna from Alaska. Jim from New Smyrna Beach, Florida. Excellent. Carolyn here in San Francisco. Carolyn got up on stage at our Ook Social last night. I think maybe some of you saw that. It was super cool. Julie from Ontario. Carol, who was tuned in for our Here Comes the Sun workshop. Thanks for all your questions, Carol. Amy from Florida. Rebecca from Cold Spring. Sue from chilly Castro Valley. How chilly is it? It's still California. Dana from Jupiter. Sue also sold her ook straps at our Beatles Jam. It was so great to have you there, Sue. Bob in Oakland Ook Jam, hello. Okay. This thing scrolls pretty fast on me, so sorry if I miss anybody. Tracy from Martinez. Guy. Guy. It should be Guy, right? From Quebec City. Fernanda. Aloha. Roxanne from our own Aloha Ook Squad. Greg from LA. Get to see you at the LA Social. That was so fun. And Christina, too. Betsy from NYC. Hopefully I'll get to see you when I come in May. I know, Carol said I sound tired today. It's a lot. I've been dealing with allergies, and probably like since my Palm Springs LA trip, I've been kind of like on vocal rest and just trying to like recover my voice. But allergy season is really bad. That's just this coat of mucus all over my larynx. So is that too much information? But it's something I like to talk about because, singers need to take care of their voices, that's for sure. All right, Kathleen from Ottawa. Do I plan to come to Canada? I don't have any plans in the works, but I would be happy to come to Canada. So keep asking. Yeah. Okay, Jill from Anchorage. Tom from Danbury. Thanks for joining. Yes. Mark, sick of snow in Connecticut. Yep. Laura in Saratoga. Ooh, cool. Okay. And John from the UK. Laurie from Portland. Yes. Sue from Ontario. There's a lot of Canadian folks. How exciting. Kevin, aloha, part of our LA crew. Yeah, I have my tea right here. Yeah, definitely. Junko from Chicago. Kabocha Katai. Cool. I know what kabocha is. What is katai? Yeah. Kevin says, sorry I'm late. I don't have a fast car. But yeah, the Ook Social was great. I think, Carolyn said it best. Like on Facebook, she said when people are already talking about the next one, that means that it was a success. So I got a lot of feedback from people about how fun the Ook Social was, and I'm super excited about keeping it going too. Yeah, so super fun. Yeah, other people dealing with allergies. Yeah, it's tough this time of year. Yeah, Tracy from NC and OT. Okay, awesome. Thanks to everybody for joining today. Hope everybody has their music for Fast Car. I was kind of surprised at how much people love this song, and it gives me hope that people listen to words in songs and care about what songwriters have to say. So in my chord chart post, I talked a little bit about what I did with this arrangement. So I'll give you just a little bit of explanation, because I think the way I arrange is one of the reasons that people like the way I teach. So I just wanted to share a little bit of my reasoning behind it and my, I guess, musical theory behind it. Hello, Roland, first timer, excellent. And Sherry from Sacramento. I think I saw Sherry tuned in last night. Kevin likes my new haircut. Thank you. Okay. So you can see from the chords that I have these starred chords in Fast Car. And these starred chords are all just alternative chords that help to bring out the chord melody. If you know the original, you know that it's basically all finger picking, that Tracy Chapman does this finger picking pattern on the guitar essentially the entire song. That is really hard to do and sing at the same time. So I opted to make this all strumming where we can still highlight the chord melody, the melody that she was picking in the guitar version. It's a little complicated to do the picking and make it sound good on the ukulele, I found, and make it singable. There's just like a lot of moving around, or you put it in a key that doesn't really capture the song. So there's always some compromises moving from guitar to ukulele, and really you kind of have to just start fresh. That's the way I think of it, So okay, so Sherry said she was learning the finger picking and found that it was too hard. Yeah, it's possible, but I don't think it makes it that fun to play. So hopefully this will be more fun to play. And I also found that when a lot of people sing this song, well, it's kind of like you have to slow it down to sing it with the finger picking, and this song I think is meant to be on the faster side. So yeah, I'll talk through more of my arrangement choices as well. Nancy already loves the chord chart. Thank you. I mean, I think hopefully you can figure out what I'm doing with it, but I'm going to talk about that. And Joan said, yeah, that I left out some verses. I wanted to basically make it fit on one page, so I dropped some of the verses. And this song is really repetitive. All the verses have the exact same pattern, so you can go ahead and add on whatever verses that you want with the exact same verse pattern. So that's the only difference. You can just apply the same verse strumming to the missing verses. I just kind of wanted it to abbreviate it somewhat, because it is super long and all the verses are the same. So that's the main reason. Christine from Denver finally figured out how to chat. Yeah. Oh, good. I think actually there's like a fair amount of Denver folks. So you guys should all tell the Denver Ook-Fest to bring me, because I want to come to Denver. David from Down Under, from Australia. My sister lives in Australia. That's why I'm going to Melbourne next month. David, hopefully you know that I'm coming to Melbourne next month. Tickets for that, my Melbourne concert, are going to go on sale soon. Carol said, are we going to have a finger-picking pattern for it? I'm going to have you figure out the finger-picking pattern based on the chord melody that I've sketched out. Yeah, makes sense? Cool. Yay. Monica's watching from New Orleans. Cool. Monica's from NYC, though, even though she doesn't have her ook. Yes, you could virtually play. Yay, Steven from San Francisco, who was at the Ook Social last night. Okay. Oh, no. Wait, did I send a version that has A minor 9? It should have an A minor star. Oh. Okay. So anywhere it says A minor 9, it should be A minor star. I hope... I was having some trouble outputting the chord chart, so it's possible that it, for some reason, used the wrong chord chart. And I'm looking now and seeing that it did that. Okay, sorry about that. You want... Okay, I will edit it and re-upload. Anywhere it says A minor 9, just instead think of it as the A minor star. Yeah, it's not really a 9. It's not really a 9. A minor 9 is the chord that you use for a love song. Yeah. Okay, great. So, yes. Okay. Renee said, oh yeah, I do. I'm in Michigan. I didn't know Denver Ook-Fest was the same time as Michigan Ook-Fest. Well, that's a shame. That's okay. Okay, not A minor 9, A minor star. A minor star. There was just like an error in translation, so I will upload with a new version. The chord diagram is correct, but in the body of the chord chart, I have A minor 9 there, and I mean to have A minor star. So we'll fix that. We will fix that. Okay, so let's just actually walk through. Well, why don't I do a playthrough? Yeah, let's start with a playthrough. You can sing along, okay? And I think from the playthrough, you'll get a sense of what I'm doing with the chord melody. Yep. Okay, so here we go. 2, 3, 4. Ticket to anywhere. Maybe we can make a deal. Maybe together we can get somewhere. Any place is better. Started from zero, got nothing to lose. Maybe we'll make something. Me, myself, I got nothing to prove. You see, my old man's got a problem. With a bottle, that's the way it is. He says his body's too old for working. His body's too young to look like his. My mama went off and left him. She wanted more from life than he could give. I said, somebody's gotta take care of him. So I quit school, that's what I did. I remember we were driving in your car. Speed so fast, felt like I was drunk. City lights lay out before us, and your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone. no car. Speed so fast, felt like I was drunk. City lights laid out before us, and your arm felt nice, wrapped around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I belong. I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone. Okay, you can see I was stumbling over the words because there are a lot of words, because this is a storytelling song, you know. And so the interesting thing about storytelling songs is that a lot of it is just about knowing the story and like knowing the cadence of how Tracy Chapman originally delivered the song so that you can fit it into the pattern. Meanwhile, you have to kind of maintain this rhythm with your hands. So it's challenging, and that's why singing with the finger picking is even harder. So you guys are kind. I know that was kind of rough. I've been trying to get the cadence of the lyrics, around my tongue a little bit. So it is not 3/4. It's not 3/4 time. It is regular 4/4 time. Yeah, I will talk more about what that means. Great. So let's just start with that intro riff, that main riff. You know, everybody recognizes that riff, just immediately. That's such a characteristic riff. The interesting thing about it is that, in the ukulele tuning, it doesn't quite sound the same, which is why I've adjusted these chords to help bring out the chord melody. Yep. Okay. Why is F star and F star and not an A minor? Yeah, I knew someone would ask that question. Christina, you got it. Yep. Okay, cool. So I will address that. So let's just play through it first. So F star, right? Then you go to the F. Then you go back to F star. And then you go to your C star. And then we go A minor. It's A minor star. Sorry for that confusion. And then for me, since my pinky's already here, I'm just going to use my pinky on it, yeah? For the A minor star. And then the G, then my ring finger can already be ready for G. Okay? So I think strumming-wise, that's pretty achievable for everyone, right? You could just go slow and go F star, F, right? So we all actually just do that much. Now, here's the chord melody part of it. What's the note that's moving? Okay? So hopefully you can tell, basically, the reason why it's an F star is because this E string, right, note is open. So then if you just pluck this note, that's your chord melody. That's your melody. Okay? So you're incorporating that melody into the chords that you're strumming. Okay? So that's, and then you're going to go to your C star. So everybody go to the C star. Okay? Now, how is this C star different than our C? Okay? So pretty much everybody knows their C, and then you can see that the C, the difference between C star and C is that you're adding this note on the E string, which is a G, E, F, G. Okay? So then if you combine that with which notes you're moving in the F part of the melody, you're going from, and then you're adding this G. Yeah, so there's your melody. So there's a reason why I bring that out, right? Okay, and then if you want to keep with the chord melody, you go to the open C. Right, so you're going in the C. And then if you want to keep with the melody, you go here. Yeah. So Kathleen is asking, can't figure out how people are coordinated enough to sing and play at the same time. You got to go slow. Yeah, it's just a matter of working on the singing and then working on the playing and then putting them together. Yep. Good. Okay, so let's try actually, yeah, let's take that first measure and then, now let's finish with the chord melody idea, and then we will add our strumming pattern, okay? So just that you can understand that I've like put together this strumming pattern based on the chord melody, right? So we go, and then we add the C with the G, okay? And then we go to our A minor star. Okay, so now how is this A minor star different than the A minor? Regular A minor. Regular A minor is this, right? You're adding this note, which is the C, right? And then you're going to the G. So what I'm trying to point out is that I've added the notes that are the melody notes. So from the F, we go, and then the G, the C star has this extra G in it. And then the A minor star has this extra note. And then you're going to go to the G, the highest note on the G, which is the rest of the melody, the end of the melody. So if you wanted to, right, like finger pick it, then you would finger pick so that you would highlight those notes. Right? So, yeah, I guess I'm just trying to like make it less mysterious, right? So that's how I chose those chords. Okay, so that's the understanding behind it. Now let's look at the strumming pattern that goes with it. And if you look at the top on the left, so we've had this pattern before, the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Sometimes I call this a 3-beat pattern. I think that might be the best way to explain the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 pattern. Yeah. Hi Chen Wei, who's I don't think I've seen you before, and hi Cher. Thanks for joining. The 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 pattern is a way of taking our regular like 4-beat measure. So most songs are 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, which you can break down into 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, which winds up being 8 counts. So this 3-beat pattern takes those 8 counts and breaks it up into 3 different sections. The 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, right? In total, that's still 8 counts. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, yeah, 8 counts. Okay. So what we're doing is for the first 3 counts, we're doing that F pattern. Okay? Then we're going to the C pattern, and then we're going to play out the rest of those counts. So then on the C, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay? So let's actually just do it with the F for right now, like I wrote in this in the corner. Like do it this way. Oh boy, let's see. Do it with just the regular F, 2, 3, C, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah? Okay, just to get used to the pattern. Actually, let's just do it with muted strings. And what you're gonna do is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, where you stress the 1, right? You can see that there's a big D on the 1. So let's give that a try. Ready? We'll go slow, and then you can just kind of follow me. Ready? 2, 3, 4. We go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So it could take a little while to just get used to that. especially if you're more of a beginner player and you have less control of your strumming. So you want to build up the control of your strumming where you know where your emphasis is. Yeah. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. It's okay. So now let's try if we go F 2 3, right? F 2 3, and then go to your C star. C 2 3 1 2. F 2 3. C 2 3 1 2. F 2 3. Good. Mark wrote, is that the same as 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8? Yes, you could count it that way. And Jill's asking, can you use another strumming pattern? You can use any strumming pattern you like. This is just one that I've specified, but you can use any strumming pattern you like, yeah? Okay, so let's try, right, with the F, right? So maybe you've played with that a little bit. Let's try that together. Ready? F, 2, 3, we'll go F, 2, 3, C, 2, 3, 1, 2, F, 2, 3, C, 2, 3, 1, 2, F, 2, 3, C, 2, 3, 1, F, 2, 3, C, 2, 3, 1, 2. Good. Now let's try the second half. Let's try the A minor star. Sorry for the confusion there. Okay? And then we're going to do A minor star, 1, 2, 3, and then move to the G. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yep. So let's walk that. We'll just turn that around together. A minor star to G with that pattern. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay? Let me know how that's going. You know, if it's too fast, if you want me to slow it down. We could definitely do it slower, but just let me know. Let me know how it's going. And now I'll add in that chord melody, which I'm sure you're probably already playing with at home, right? But you go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yep. Let me know how that's going. Work on that. That's basically the whole song, the way that I'm doing it, yeah? Susan hates G? Oh, that's too bad. G is in every song. Just get comfortable with it. Get comfortable with it. Okay, let's take that really slow, okay? For those of you for whom the F change is too fast, you can skip it and just play F for now, and then you can incorporate that F change later, okay? So let's go really slow, right? F, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Fernanda, if it's still too fast, I would say just do single strums. Just do F, C, A minor, G. Yep. Susan needs wine to play B flat. You can hang out with Christina. I think Christina's with you there. Alex. Hi, Alex. Not sure how to finger chord changes from C minor star to A minor star. So I explained that a little bit earlier. Maybe you missed that. But since the C star, you're already using 3 and 4 here, I would just leave my pinky, add my index for A minor, and then you can add your ring finger back for G. Yep. Right, so everybody can try that actually, because it is kind of complicated. So you go from your C star, right, with a pinky, right, you add your index, lift up your ring finger, and then your G is just your regular G. Yeah. Am I hammering on the F? No, technically the hammer would only be if you were in a picking situation. Yeah, but even here you wanna have an individual strum for that note because you want that note to be nice and clear. Yeah. Okay, let's try it. We'll play it twice, and then we'll try the first verse. The first two verses. We'll try it slower. Yep. Can I say the chords as I change? Oh, that's a great idea. Okay, so let's go nice and slow. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. We'll go F star, F star, C, A minor, G, Okay, great. We're gonna have a wine club. It'll be called the B flat wine club. Okay, now let's try that pace. We're gonna keep going, and I will attempt to sing along with it. You can sing it as well, but I will tell you it is definitely hard to combine the two. Yeah. Okay. Same pace. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Intro. I'll sing it here. You got a fast car. I want a ticket to anywhere. Maybe we make a deal. Maybe together we could get somewhere. Any place is better. Started from zero, got nothing to lose. Maybe we'll make something. Me, myself, I got nothing to prove. See, that's pretty funny. This is our break. F, C, A minor, G. Second verse. See, my old man's got a problem. He lived with a battle, that's the way it is. He says his body's too old for working. His body's too young to look like his. Mama went off and left him. She wanted more from life than he could give. I said, somebody's gotta take care of him. So I quit school, that's what I did. F, C, A minor, G. F, C, A minor, G. Good. And so hopefully everybody saw that you're going to play that break twice after each verse. Yeah. So, okay. Now we get to the chorus. And you might have noticed in the playthrough that I changed my strum. And in changing the strum, essentially what I'm doing is I'm changing the timing. It is not, the time signature of the song is not changing. It's the way that I'm using the time that's changing. Does that make sense? Okay, so you can see at the top, it says the counts for the chorus strum. So before we were doing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay. Now on the chorus, we're changing to 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and right. Okay. So this is if we do it unmuted, we go for the chorus. We're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and down, 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 up, 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 down, 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 down. Okay. Let's try that just on the regular F, right? Down, 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 up, down, 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 down. So this is more like the rock strum, right? Can you feel the head banging? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But you can't achieve the head banging with the other patter, right? Yeah, like where do you bang your head? You don't, right? So that's something that you can think about. Yeah. So that means that we're going to switch from I remember we were driving in your car, speed so fast, felt like I was drunk. So in Tracy Chapman's band situation, right? That like she's playing this in the verses, and then when the chorus comes, her band and the drummer comes in, I remember we were driving in your car, right? So he starts adding that backbeat, and that's what we're trying to emulate here. Yep. So there's a shift in rhythm. Okay, so let's try that, right? Let's just do single strums, right? So I remember we were driving in your car. See, speed so fast, felt like I was struck. A minor. City lights laid out before us, and your arm felt nice right on my shoulder. Okay, so that's all in that new rhythm, and then for this little we're gonna switch to our verse rhythm, mostly because we're trying to emphasize how she changes the chords on the I. So it's I, right? So she goes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And then you have to switch back. Had a feeling that I belong. Does that make sense? So on the I, we go to that initial verse 3 beat pattern. And then for the rest of the line, we go back to the Rockstrom headbanging pattern. Yep. This is all nuanced stuff. You can totally play this however you like it, you know? So if you're like, oh, that's too complicated, you can just play it straightforward. You can play even single strums. I had a feeling that I belong. I had a feeling I could be someone, you know? So don't worry too much about it, but for those of you who want to pay attention to that, that's what's happening there, right? So you can listen for it. She goes, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. Joanne's asking, is this regular F and C in the chorus? It is regular F and C in the chorus because you don't need those extra chord melody notes, but you know, it's if you play the other C, it'll sound fine too. Yeah. And it is a regular A minor in the chorus too. Yeah. Okay, so Lori's saying, hi Lori, you'd rather use 2 and 3 on the C. You can do that. You could do whatever works for you, yeah? Okay. But going from the F to that C then will require more switching. Does that make sense? So you can do that. Yeah, you can totally do that. Great. Okay, cool. Yeah, I like to say there are no rules in ukulele. Okay, so let's go really slowly on the first 2 lines of the chorus, just so that we kind of get the rock rhythm down, right? F. So let's just start on the F, down, 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 right? Rockstrom, down, 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 down. Okay, I'll sing it here at this pace, and let's try to change the chords. Okay, here we go. I remember we were driving in your car, C, speed so fast, felt like I was driving. City lights laid out before G, and your arm felt nice right around my shoulder. Okay, that part it's gonna feel weird when we shift from the verse into this part. So I just want to get you kind of comfortable with this new rhythm because now we're going to switch back, right? Okay, so one more time, same thing. I remember, right? 1, 2. I remember we were driving in your car seat, speed so fast, felt like I was struggling right. City lights laid out before us, and your arm felt nice right around my shoulder. Okay. going. Now go back to your 3 beats or just do single strums. Ah, okay? It's confusing. It's like this weird brain shift that you have to make just in that one measure. And now go back to the G rock strum. 3, 4. Had a feeling that I belong. Okay? Ooh. I did an extra up strum there. Okay? Now, last line of the chorus, go back to the 3 beat. Okay? Now go back to the rock strum. Finish out the line. Had a feeling I could be someone. F. Be someone. Now, I like to do a single strum on this last G. Be someone, just for dramatic reasons, you know? And then we're going to go back to the break. Yep, I did it Lori's way. Okay, cool. Okay, let's try to put the chorus together slowly, incorporating the switch to the 3 beat and back to the rock strum in time. Okay, we'll do it slowly, but we'll do it in time. All right, so let's go. I remember we were. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I remember we were driving in your car seat, speed so fast, felt like I was drunk. City lights lay out before us, and your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder, and I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone. Okay, who got it? Who felt the change in the shift in time? Yeah, let me know. Okay, it's hard to feel, right? Because you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me do that count again. Carol last night asked me to count something, and I feel like that it makes sense that would be helpful for some people. Okay, so I'm going from, and your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder. I'm be counting that. And your arm felt nice, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yes. Holly's asking. Yeah, we'll make that connection. We will make that connection from the verse into the chorus. We'll do that next. David, hi David, welcome. Felt it, didn't get it. That's okay. Feeling it, I think, is most of the challenge. Feeling it means that you'll know when you get it. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. So now let's try to go from the verse into the chorus. Okay. So not even the verse. We'll just go from that that break, right? Sue saying, now I love the song more than half an hour ago. That's great. That's an interesting thing, because I think I was trying to wrap my head around like how to love the song. Does that make sense? Yeah, because also I know how to play the guitar, right? I know that like this the melody, it sounds so nice on the guitar, and it was really losing its feel on the ukulele, and that was making me sad. You know what I mean? I was like struggling with where is the compromise, and I think for me the compromise was that I can achieve the chord melody with the strum and make it still bring out the life of the song. I think maybe more so than if I were to really try to fingerpick the whole thing. So yeah, cool. Okay, Tracy, you just got to keep practicing with the video. That's all. And Christina said, I can't count it, just have to feel it. Yeah, totally. Counting it and feeling it are totally different things. It takes a long time to get to be able to count it. No worries. Yep. Okay, so let's try playing that intro pattern, the break pattern, twice, and then moving into the chorus. Yep, and we'll break that down. Okay, so we'll go. Okay, so let's go back to our break. We'll play it twice. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. I remember we were driving in your car. Speed so fast, felt like I was drunk. I feel like I need to count that. Let me count that for everyone. Okay, so we go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. I'll do that again. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I remember we were 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's the shift. I will attempt to play and sing and count at the same time. Okay, so 2 times through the break and then into the chorus. Okay, here we go. All right, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. I remember we were 1, 2, 3, driving in your car. Speed so fast, felt like I was drunk. City lights laid out before us, and it all felt that's right. Here we go, we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Be someone, be someone. Go back to the break. Also, you know, when we end on that G single strum, it kind of gives you a little time to move back to the break. But good. Fernanda said, I got it. Yeah. I mean, there's like a moment that you could just kind of put it all together. So, cool. So let's play through that and see if we can get that verse into the end break. Yeah. So let's start that same place, yeah, and then go through the chorus, play the break again, sing the last 2 verses, repeat the chorus, go to the end break. Oh, we're gonna play the whole thing? Nah, let me just walk you through that very end break. Yep. Hi, Jenny. Okay, so the last line, we'll do be someone, be someone. This is at the very end. At the very end. Then we do the break. And then the very last time, I just like how the original song ends like this. It goes 1, 2, 3, C. Right, that's how Tracy Chapman ends the original song. And you know, there's other verses and there's other like using the chorus again and whatnot, so you can mix it up and make the arrangement what you want, but those are the different parts. Yeah, okay, so let's try to, we'll do the last 2 verses and try to go through the chorus into the end break, and then we'll play the whole song. How about that? Okay, all right. Let's go with the second to last verse. That you got a fast car, we go cruising to entertain ourselves. Okay, ready? Here we go. We go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. You got a fast car, we go cruising to entertain ourselves. You still ain't got a job. I work in the market as a checkout girl. I know things will get better. You'll find work and I'll get promoted. We'll move out of the shelter, buy a bigger house and live in the suburbs. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That last verse, you got a fast car. Is it fast enough so we can fly away? We gotta make a decision. Leave tonight or live and die this way. go to the chorus. 1, 2. I remember we would 1, 2, 3, 4. Move your cars, lead so fast that I was drunk. City lights lay out before us, and your arm felt nice wrapped around my chest. Switch it, dear. I had a feeling that I belonged. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Be someone, be someone. Last break. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Last one. You can make that one dramatic, yeah? Sue says it's like a fridge. You go to the main compartment for the meal and switch to the freezer for dessert. Is this the dessert? And Tracy sent a fast card. Nice. Okay, cool. All right, let's try the whole thing. Don't worry if, there are parts that you're still trying to put together, but my goal was just to make this fun to play and sing along with, without getting too much into finger picking and still capturing the song. So simplify what you need to simplify, and remember that the strum can be whatever you want it to be. The strum doesn't need to adhere to this, but I just want you to see how I arranged it so that you can lift out the chord melody. Yep. Okay, great. Oh, I'm glad you like this. Okay. All right, from the top. Ready? Here we go. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Fly away, we gotta make a decision. Leave tonight or live and I just gotta, you know, shout out my own ukulele here. I think it sounds pretty good on this ukulele. This is my signature model that's coming out. So I'm really like happy with it and thrilled that I get to share it with everybody. So yeah, this is definitely a sad song, and also the verses that I left out are basically about how how the partner gets into drinking, and eventually she has to decide to leave. So well, but I think that's what's so moving about the song, and why the song has captured so many people, because it's such a gritty story told in a really beautiful way. So yeah, great. I'm really happy that you guys like the arrangement. I was actually kind of like struggling with like, everybody wants this song, and I'm not really sure how this is gonna happen, how this is gonna sound good. Does that make sense? So yeah, yay! This makes me feel better. Great. Joanne's asking what kind of pickup I got. I installed my own pickup in it. It's an LR Baggs pickup. It's actually it's not like the best installation, but yeah, it won't come with a pickup. I would just say like take it to your local guitar or ukulele tech to get a pickup put in, because don't or I mean, you know, if you order it from somebody who installs pickups, then have them do it. Yeah. Hey Lynn, you've never heard the song? Great. Yeah, it's so interesting that like some people had never heard the song, and then some people were so excited about this song. So it's always, I think when a lot of people like a song, it means something, that's for sure. So great. Oh, yay. You know, I would say like a singer, a jazz singer, a lot of music is actually about interpretation. You know, you can hear one person sing it or play it and not really get it, and then you hear somebody else sing it or play it, and all of a sudden it clicks with you, it makes sense. So I think that's my job. And I actually did have to work towards the song, even though there's only essentially like 4 chords in the song. There was a lot of work in shaping it to capture the character of the song. So that's this interesting feedback cycle that I have with the patrons, right? You guys pick a song, and then I'm like, okay, well, how do I deliver this in a way that's authentic to the way I want it to sound, and achievable for all of you to play as well. So thank you so much for joining me, for your feedback in this lesson. Holly's asking, will the uke come with a gig bag? I believe so. I believe Ohana has packaged it with a gig bag, which is exciting. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Next Thursday, we'll do intermediate live jam. Is there anything else coming up? There's always like a million things coming up. Next Sunday, the 25th, I'll be in Austin, and I'm excited to see some of you. And then April 14th, I'll be in Melbourne, Australia, and definitely excited to oh my gosh, I have like a pretty big crowd that I'm going to see in Melbourne. So super fun. Then Michigan and New York. And then we're going to do this big launch for the signature ukulele launch. We're going to do a big launch in LA and in San Francisco, I think. So, yeah, you'll hear about it, that's for sure. And we'll plan some more Ook socials, because that was really fun. Okay, great. I'm seeing Sue logged in. Sue's giving me a cheers. Yeah, it's about that time, right? So great. my sister does not play the ukulele, but she does sing, and she sounds just like me. So when I'm with her, we should do some harmonizing. We used to do Indigo Girls duets, yeah. And people would always be like, "Oh, you sound like you're in stereo," yeah. And hi T Jello, thanks for tuning in. Ohana kickoff party date. I'm thinking late May, early June. We don't really have a specific date yet, yeah. But Christina, you'll definitely hear about it. That's for sure. Okay, all right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks, Mark. Just seeing you here, Lynn. Also, I saw Lynn tuned in last night too. So thank you. Aw. Thanks so much. All right, everybody have fun playing this song. Let me know how it goes, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you. Have a good night. We go through